All right, so after much thought and suggestions from different watchers and things like that, I figured I'm going to do a video reveal. So here's the video reveal for the head-to-head series #1. That's the Blue Stripe versus the C++. All right, so if you haven't guessed already, #1 is the Blue Stripe. Now that's versus the C++, and I set all the knobs and everything to the same exact settings. Obviously, like I said in the video, the numbers and things like that, it's not exact science. It's not absolutely perfect, but I think it does a good job representing the differences between the two amps. The Blue Stripe has just a little bit more gain, right? Has a little bit more gain or more hair on it, so to speak. And it also, it has the very chewy reactive feel of the C+. So I think a Blue Stripe, if you can't pony up the money for the C++, because obviously those are the legendary amps, those are the ones that everybody wants. Blue Stripe would be a very good candidate to replace, or not replace, but in place of a C++. Very solid value out there right now. I know they're, typically around the 2,000 plus US dollar mark at the time I'm making this video. For that money, I would say that's a very, very solid investment in your tone if you're after those thrash type tones, or even a myriad of different tones. It does a lot more than, of course, what I have in my video. But I guess I prefer the thrash tones, the 80s thrash tones. So we're talking like Megadeth, we're talking Metallica, we're talking Slayer, a little bit of Anthrax, Testament, things like that. Those are the tones that when I'm playing guitar, that's kind of what I'm really after. And maybe my video doesn't even showcase that, because literally what I did, and I got some criticism for it, but I'm okay with it, right? Everything's a learning experience. Was I usually run a parametric equalizer in the loop, and all I did was unplug that, and then I rolled with the settings that were already on the C+, with the PEQ, so this was without the PEQ, so a bunch of different frequencies flew out with that, and then for the Blue Stripe, all I did was copy it, right? So maybe in the future what I might do is just look at some of the recommended settings, maybe in the manual from Boogie, and then dial it into that, and then match the amp settings, setting for setting, and then see what that sounds like. Because then that's a Boogie recommended setting, right? So what can you complain about? So sorry this video went a little bit long, but I appreciate each and every one of you watching. I really enjoy doing these videos. I plan on doing quite a few. I think right now I have about 16 different heads, so I can do quite a bit of different things. I get a lot of requests, and I'll try to fill those as soon as possible, since I'm still a small channel. I got a little bit more time on my hands than maybe some of these other guys do. So again, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one.